friends. Okay, it is Monday. Monday, June the... Hold on. 5th. I know it's either the 4th or the 5th. I should have known that. Our vacation Bible school started today. It was so much fun. I did go and help. I got to help with the 3rd and 4th graders. Yeah, 3rd and 4th graders. And they were so sweet. I did take Skeeter with me. If you're new here, Skeeter is my granddaughter, Alice Marie. So I stopped by and picked her up. She had a ball. She met a new friend, several new friends, but yeah, her and another little girl, man, they teamed up, and so that worked out good, because I don't think Bella knew anybody really. I could be wrong, and I know Alice Marie didn't know hardly anybody there, so it worked out that I kind of put them together. Anywho, so that was from like 9:30 to noon. So I did that. It was just easy. All I had to do was help the teacher. I want to say she's like in college, maybe. She's either a senior in high school or she's in college. I want to say she's in college. And she did not have a helper, so that's what I did. I told them I would go wherever they needed me. And that was where they needed me. So I did that, and that was just fun. And now I've come home and I've ate lunch and I've rested. And now it is 4:45. So I'm switching gears and I'm thinking about supper. And I'm going to make a supper tonight. I cannot remember my friend's recipe. We've always called it Poorman Taters. And it's got the ham, and it's got potatoes, and it's got like the cream of soups, and I want to say it has a little bit of sour cream. I mean, I've got everything I think goes in it. I'm going to make it the way I think it's supposed to be made. And that's chicken noodle. It's cream celery. Here's my cream of mushroom. So I'm going to get that. I think it's cream of mushroom that I need. But it's just a creamy ham and potato meal. So, and we always called them poor man taters or payday taters, because we would always make, it worked out, we would have to make them the day before payday, because that was about all you had left. So, the only ham that I really have is frozen, that I cut off the ham that I put in my Instapot. Ooh. Wonder if I could put his little honey in the Instapot. But I've got to cook the taters like in a single layer in the where I had the ham. I got this out. I planned on using this, the pieces, what do you call it? It just said seasoning pieces. And I'm like, okay, I wonder if that's going to be like little itty bitty pieces, or, you know, like pieces you would put in peas or greens or something like that. So I remembered I had this big chunk. And I thought, what better way of getting it used up, getting it out of the freezer, because I'm scared if I don't hurry up and use it, it's going to get freezer burned. So, we're going to go ahead and use it. Yeah. And it's supposed to be like the little, you know, scrapings anyway. So we're going to use it, get it used up, because this will keep. This is good and vacuum sealed, and it will keep, what the date on it is 12/23. So December 23. So I'm just going to put this back. That would be perfect to use when I do my red beans and rice. I'm going to make red beans and rice one night. So that'd be good to go in there. And I'm just going to kind of try to get this broken into the heart. If I can. Nope, still frozen. Alright, so while it's doing its thing, there we go, I'm going to be working on, get y'all back over here. I'm going to be working up cubing the potatoes. And I've got Idaho potatoes and I've got red potatoes. I don't know which ones I'm going to use. Doesn't really matter. Taters are taters. I'm just going to probably use the ones that need using the first. You know what they kind of look. They look a little shady. And if you're new here, hey hon, how you doing? We will have crayon and Play-Doh time later. My name is Big Mama. I'm in Alabama. Yeah, I'm glad that you have come to join us. And I do everything from grocery hauls to cooking to just running my pie hole. This is your pie hole if you're new. Yeah. But if you're new, hit that like and subscribe button. I would love to have you part of our crazy Big Mama family. So, hit that like and subscribe. Let me go figure out which kind of taters we're going to be putting in this. Alright, I'm back. Now, once you get your ham kind of sliced up, we've got it in, not really bite-sized pieces, but chunks. You know, whenever you scoop it up, you're going to get some chunks of ham along with your taters. Now, the deal is, you're going to take your ham out of the pan. Don't leave it in there. We want to get it out. And I do not have onion one. I mean, nothing. I do have, though, onion powder and minced onion. Some of this I accidentally let burn, but that's alright. It's just going to add a smoky flavor, that's all. So, I'm just getting all this meat up out of here. Do not drain your juice. We're going to leave that juice in there because you're going to see why. And if you leave some little bits in there, it is fine. It is perfectly fine if you leave some in there. Alright, so there's our ham. I'm just going to set it aside. I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to put a towel over it so none of my little fly friends will get in it. Yes. Jesus be Cook's Pest Control because we got flies. Alright, I'm going to turn my heat down. I washed up my taters. Let's see. We can, we're going to try to get y'all. There we go. I was going to try to get everything in the pan and the tater, but I don't guess I can. Alright, I'm just going to kind of start slicing these. About like that. You don't want them sliced too thin, but you want them sliced thin enough that they're going to get done, you know, without having to cook for a whole hour. You know what I mean? And you can slice them, you can cube them, you can dice them, you can do whatever you want to with them. Yeah. See how I left a couple of little chunks of that ham? It's fine. And I'm going to scrape up that little bits. That's going to be fine. I want the juice from that ham in there. That's fine. Alright, so. And because I don't have onion, I do have minced onion and I have onion powder. And uh-oh, there I go, flinging taters. Sorry. I think I'm going to try to look for my minced onion. I'm accidentally cutting these a little bit thinner than I did those others. There we go. I turn my eye down real good because I want to be able to get all these taters cut and in the pan. And make sure you're doing it in a skillet that you have a lid for, because once I'll show you that we're eventually going to need a lid on it. Alright, so that one's that one. And I just kind of picked taters. I mean, I don't know how many you really need. It's just, I guess, based on how much ham you have or how many people you're trying to fill up. That's the good thing about this one. That's why it was called Poor Man Taters, or Payday Taters. Technically, you can have just enough ham in there to season the potatoes. I mean, they ain't got to know that there ain't no actual meat in there. Yeah, okay, it's in there. As seasoning. Because we would just take whatever ham we had left over. And then whatever taters we had left over. It's always a good idea after the holidays, especially after Easter, if you have the funds, if you have the money, buy you some marked down hams. You want to wait until after the holiday when they mark them down real cheap. If you have the freezer space and the money, buy you one or two to hold back. And that will be great to have on hand if you hit a rough patch like we have and FATMAN's at work. And, I can go in there and I can cook that ham. It will feed us for several meals. We can make lunches off of it. We could eat suppers off of it. I froze the ends and I'm using it for this meal. So yeah, think about, you know, it's like, hey, that's a great price. I'm going to go ahead and get one. It's almost like a food savings. Think about, you got, if you want to put money aside for savings for just in case, your food storage is basically the same way. Just in case, you never know. You never know if a storm's going to come up and you're snowed in, or we ain't got that problem, or hurricane, or loss of a job, or, you know, you never know what's going to happen. And it's just good to have that food just in case. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of, see, I got, you're about a pan full. And I'm just going to start kind of stirring it around, trying to get this, the ham juice, the little bits and pieces. I want that up. We're going to add just a smidge of water. And the reason why I am going to, that's going to help get these bits up. And it's also going to create a steam that we're going to cook these taters with. Because we want them done. Our ham's already done. And we will warm it back up. Once we're done with everything, we will put our ham back in here to warm it back up. Got my lid on. I just want them taters to start doing until they're soft, until they're done. And so they're going to do their thing. And then, oh, I need to find that onion or onion powder. Then we're going to add our cream of mushroom soup, 1 can. And then sour cream, if you happen to have any. If not, don't worry about adding it. I mean, you know. I happen to have some in there that needs to be used. So that's why I'm adding that. If you don't have sour cream, if you happen to have like a plain Greek yogurt, not vanilla yogurt, but plain Greek yogurt, you can use a dollop of it. Or even a little splash of milk or evaporated milk. You know, just anything to kind of make it a little bit creamier. But yeah, my ham's kind of sitting out over here doing its thing. Let's see. Oh, my minced onions are all the way at the very, very top, at the very, very back. I'm going to have to get me a stool, y'all, or a step ladder. I need a step ladder. I'll be back. Okay, I climbed a step ladder. Ooh, I climbed it and I did not fall. Come on now. I got my minced onion down. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of it in there. Not a lot. Oh, it smells so good. Carol Beth is not a fan of onions, so she'll, you know, yeah. I didn't put a lot in there. Maybe like, what, a 1/4 of an onion might have been, if that. So we're going to let it just kind of steam and do its thing, and then I'll be back. Okay. I've checked my taters. We're almost done. You know, you don't want them where they're tough or hard, or you want to make sure that they're tender and, yeah, all the way through. To go with the ham and taters, I just got some green beans. I did 2 cans and some butter and some brown sugar and a splash, well, actually 2 splashes of soy sauce. And I'm just going to kind of let that heat up. And then here's our taters. That's how they're looking. I wish y'all could smell. It's got that ham smell. Yeah. So, we're just kind of letting them finish getting kind of, they're almost, I got a few that are still kind of tough. Not quite good done. Almost though, almost. So we're going to let them cook maybe another 5 minutes, 2 minutes or so. And then they should be good to go. Okay, I'm back. I accidentally stepped on Hazel's paw. Not all the way though. She didn't holler too loud. Alright, these are what my potatoes are looking like. They kind of stuck to the bottom. See, I've got some falling apart. But then again, I've got some that look like they, yeah, like him. And almost looks like he's not quite done. But he is. So, we're just going to name it and claim it, and they're done. Alright, now, to the potatoes, I am going to add my cream of mushroom soup. Got me a fork to kind of, let's see, make it where y'all can see what I'm doing. There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna try to get this out. Alright. Now, we are going to add, I've got it was 8-ounce container. We've used out of it some. I used it for one night when we did baked taters, and then I used it for when we did tacos the other night. I put some on my taco. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and get all that used up. Use it, don't lose it. I'm getting me a spoon to really kind of get down in there and get all that goodness out. Alright. Now, and I'm just using my, honey, I love my brownie spatula. I'm so excited that I found a replacement. Like I said, I don't remember. So where did I get this? Was it Renfro's or Food Value or? Renfro's. Okay. I kept saying Walmart or the Dollar Tree, but it was Renfro's, a little grocery store in our town. They have some good deals. Fresh Value has better deals. Just depends on what they've got on sale if I pop in. I was boycotting Walmart, and so that's what started the Renfro trend. That, and they had a really, really good meat sale. Nothing like Fresh Value, though. All that Fresh Value, let me tell you. Them steak, I cannot get over those steaks. Those marked down, reduced steaks. Honey, that was some more fine eating. Fat Man cooked them just right. Alright, I'm just trying to mix this in. See how you can still see the sour cream not blended in well with the soup. So we're just going to kind of do that. My green beans are done. I just really needed all that stuff to melt and kind of make the flavors marry. Alright, now, back to this potato. Like I said, all it is our cooked potatoes, our minced onion. If you have a whole, real onion, put real onion in it. Or you can do onion powder, whatever you got. Alright, now we're going to take our ham that we, remember we browned this up first because we wanted the liquid and the gravy and the bits and the flavor and all that fun stuff to flavor up our taters. And now we're just going to take our ham, that juice, and now we are just going to kind of stir this in. There we go. Ta-da! There we go. And just kind of stir it in. And we're just getting those flavors mixed together, getting that ham coated. And this is Poorman taters. Just that simple. And you can add, if you had bell peppers that you needed to use up, if they were fixing to go bad or something, throw bell peppers in there. This is a good, let's clean out the fridge recipe. Like I said, it's Poorman or Payday taters. And it was started by necessity. It was necessity is the mother of all inventions. Ain't that the truth? It was started by necessity of, we had to use what we had, and that's what it was. And boom, there you go. Well, it was a lady from our church. She had to do it because that was all they had. Like, seriously. A little bit of ham, some taters. There you go. And that's how Poorman taters was born. So, we're going to eat. And then I've got to finish cleaning up the kitchen. I did a pretty good bit. Beth unloaded the dishes for me. I went ahead and loaded all the dishes that were dirty. So I think it's exactly 6 on the dot. So I think we're going to eat supper, and then I think I am going to go and prop my feet up. Oh, Sandy Engel, honey, I got my dress on that you sent to me. I love this. I have been so comfortable all day. I got compliments at church. They were like, that looks like just one big t-shirt. I bet it's comfy. I'm like, girl, you have no idea. But it's got pockets. I was so excited because it's got the pockets.
Oh, goodness.
Well, Miss Deborah had given me our schedule for Vacation Bible School of where we needed to be when. And so it worked out great because I just left my backpack in the car. I folded it up and I put it in my pocket. I love pockets in dresses. Yep. So
I just like pockets in general.
Yeah, pockets in general. Yeah. Yeah. Frees up your hands, don't it? Yes.
And put some stuff in there.
Yeah. Yeah, you put all your little goodies and trinkets and treasures that you find.
And phones.
And phones, yeah. Yeah. Well, all right. Can you tell everybody hi?
Hi.
How'd your day go today? You didn't want to go to Bible school, did you?
No, I don't want to go to Bible school.
She was asleep when I left. I had to leave her a note so she'd know where Mama was. FATMAN had done gone fishing. He's trying to, yeah. He's got 2 more weeks at home and then blessedly, y'all pray that man can go back to work. Sweet Jesus in heaven. Lord, be some Tylenol, because he's getting on my nerves. I mean, for real. Hello, Pumpkin.
Hey, hi.
Talking about you. Need to get to work.
Hey, hi.
Work. Alright, so we'll see y'all next time. Oh, be sweet. Don't start nothing. There won't be nothing to share. Play nice with others. If you need bail money, call me. I ain't got no money. We will be in the same poor line as y'all are. I mean, you know, hey. We'll all be in the poor line together and it will be fine. It will be fine.
Yeah.
We'll look out for one another. That's what we're going to do. We're going to look out and help take care of each other. Right? Bye, y'all.